You're listening to the Mouse Ears and Wishes podcast. This is episode number 43 for the week of October 12th. I'm Stefan.
And I'm Jen.
And we're your hosts on this Disney podcast.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome.
Episode 43, third episode on YouTube.
Climbing slowly to 50.
Yep, we are. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I wonder what we should do for our blowout 50th episode.
Something huge. Who knows? We'll come up with a plan eventually.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I haven't even thought about it, but it's okay. It's 7 weeks away.
Yeah.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Yeah.
Should we go through what?
Yeah. As always, for our new YouTube way of doing things, we're going to show off our clothes.
Sure.
Yeah. So.
You want to go first?
I'll go first. My shirt has a little sparrow design on the front, if you can tell, and that hints at what the theme is. I'll turn around. Go ahead.
Oh, it says, "Drink up me hearties, yo ho, why is the rum always gone?"
Yeah.
Which is a Pirates of the Caribbean reference. And this is from the Lost Bros again.
Yep.
So we will link them in the description below. Mine's kind of lame, but it's the new Spirit jersey for this year, new Halloween Spirit jersey. So it actually has like a little fuzzy Mickey on the front, which is pretty cool. And I don't know.
It's a little pumpkin Mickey.
Am I really going to turn around?
If you can.
God.
Let's see. It just says Walt Disney World on the back, but in all the like candies and fun Halloween colors.
Yeah, I think candy is the theme for this year. I
Yeah.
mean, last year I think it was candy corn. Now it's just candy in general. And so I'm wearing the new Halloween ears as well, which have the candy. They're plastic.
Yeah,
with
hollow.
like a sequiny black bow. It says something on the side. Wait, what side is it? This side. What does it say?
It says sweet and spooky.
Sweet and spooky. And you would think that they'd be heavy because they're plastic, but they're actually very light because they're hollow.
Yeah.
So I definitely would wear these on any rides because they would definitely fly off.
Oh yeah. You'd think that they're real though. Like honestly, looking at them, you know, they look like when you go to the grocery store and the big lollipops are in that wrapped plastic. That's what it looks like. Like you could take a bite out of it.
Yeah.
It's great.
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
But those are the new ones for this year. I haven't brought up my other Halloween Spirit jerseys from the basement yet. And obviously we haven't decorated for Halloween yet. So hoping to tackle that this week. So maybe by next week we'll have Halloween decorations up.
Yeah, so we hope you're not disappointed that you don't see anything just yet. But
yeah.
And what we might actually, I'm thinking once we do put the decorations up, maybe we'll do a little video showcase that we'll splice in at some point to show off what we have.
That's news to me, but very exciting. Okay. All right. Awesome. Life updates, anything?
We visited family this weekend. That was very fun.
We visited Stefan's family because it was our niece's first birthday on Saturday. So that was very exciting. Very fun.
Yeah. And I guess tomorrow we're going to take Teddy for his first appointment.
Oh yeah, Teddy gets his first vet appointment, his first wellness checkup. So we don't know how that's going to go.
Potentially his first nail clipping of his entire life, so.
Yeah, it's really not going to go well.
No.
And the thing is that during this COVID time, we're not allowed to go into the vet's office with our pets. So I feel bad because he's going to be around people he doesn't know. But as my mom pointed out, he's kind of used to being around people he doesn't know. So
Meaning us.
I guess this isn't going to be any different than usual.
Yeah. Hopefully that makes him that much happier to come back home.
Yeah, maybe.
afterwards.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. Every cat reacts differently. So.
True. Yeah.
No Disney updates. Still waiting to see if Florida will be removed from the 14-day quarantine list so we can go in November. Starting to think that's not going to happen. I don't know. I don't know what we'll do.
Yeah. Only real Disney updates for like Disney Plus watching is we've been watching Halloween movies on Disney Plus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hocus Pocus.
Halloween Town.
Halloween Town we watched.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas. We watched some other Halloween movies, but they're not on Disney Plus.
Yeah. Yeah, and mostly we've been watching. We've still been following along with the Freeform 31 Days of Halloween.
Yeah. So a lot of Hotel Transylvania, actually.
Somehow, inexplicably.
It's an insane set of movies.
And we still turn off the TV when Beetlejuice comes on because
Yeah,
it's on
still
too
creepy.
late and it's very creepy.
Yeah, that was never one of my favorites.
Yeah. Oh well.
All right. I guess that wraps up. I mean, we don't really have anything going on.
Yeah, but neither do you.
Maybe.
Maybe. We're all in this boat
We're all
together.
in this together, as they say.
As the Wildcats say.
Yes. All right, so we'll just move on to the news then.
Hmm?
The first article comes to us from the New York Times. It's entitled, "At Disney World, worst fears about virus have not come true." So attendance has been low since the July reopening, but health officials and worker unions also say safety protocols have kept the coronavirus at bay.
Well done.
So, very interesting. So let's see what they have to say. All right. In July, one infectious disease expert said Walt Disney World's reopening was a terrible idea, and that was inviting disaster. Social media users attacked Disney as irresponsible and clueless for pressing forward, even as coronavirus cases surged in Florida. A few aghast onlookers turned Disney World's marketing videos into parody trailers for horror films.
Goodness.
I didn't see those, did
I
you?
didn't see those either. No, we only saw all the positive, exciting videos.
Yeah, I guess
Of course.
that's what we're subscribed to.
Yeah.
Attendance has been lower than anticipated. Travel agents say families have been postponing Christmas time plans to vacation at the Orlando area resort, in part because of concerns about the safety of flying. In recent days, Disney World, citing continued uncertainty about the duration of the pandemic, began laying off 15,550 workers, or 20% of its workforce. We talked about that last week.
Yeah, a couple times.
But I also agree, I think the flying aspect is the part that's the scariest when
Yeah.
it comes to all of this.
Not to mention, Christmas time is not going to be a thing either.
Well, it's definitely the most crowded time to be at the park.
True, very true.
As tumultuous as the 3 months since the reopening have been, however, public health officials and Disney World unions say there have been no coronavirus outbreaks among workers or guests. So far, Disney's wide-ranging safety measures appear to be working. "We have no issues or concerns with the major theme parks at this point," said Dr. Raul Pino, director of the Florida Department of Health in Orange County, which includes Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
Disney declined to say how many Disney World employees had tested positive for the coronavirus since the resort reopened. In phone interviews, union leaders said cases have been minimal. "We've had very few, and none, as far as we can tell, have been from work-related exposure," said Eric Clinton, president of Unite Here Local 362, which represents roughly 8,000 attraction workers and custodians. Mr. Clinton's assessment was echoed by Unite Here Local 737, which represents hotel house workers and food and beverage workers. Local 631 of the International Alliance of Theatrical Stage Employees, where members include stagehands and show technicians. United Food and Commercial Workers, Local 1625, which handles merchandise and banquet workers. And Teamsters Local 385, which looks after bus drivers, laundry workers, and entertainers who appear in costume as Disney characters. So far, it has been a success story, said Julie Jerkovich, a United Food and Commercial Workers official. "As a union rep, I do not say that lightly." Disney's ability to keep workers and guests safe has been at the center of an increasingly tense standoff in California that has kept the company's West Coast resort closed since March. Governor Gavin Newsom, citing coronavirus concerns, has refused to allow California theme parks to reopen. Disney, citing the efficacy of its safety procedures in Florida, has pressured him to reconsider. So have elected officials in Southern California, where the two-park Disneyland Resort supports 78,000 jobs, according to economists at California State University, Fullerton. Yikes. Getting the Anaheim, California complex running again is important for Disney because other areas of the company, theatrical films, cruise vacations, have also been severely disrupted by the pandemic and face a more strenuous recovery.
True.
Disneyland generated an estimated $3.8 billion in revenue last year, according to Michael Nathanson, a media analyst. Last week, a frustrated Robert A. Iger,
Middle initial. Never
his
done that
name
before.
is Bob, okay? We call him Bob,
That's very formal.
but okay. Robert A. Iger Disney's executive chairman, resigned from an economic task force set up by Mr. Newsom at the start of the pandemic. California wants theme parks to remain closed until the rate of new daily coronavirus cases in their counties falls below 1 per 100,000 people, and the counties have less than 2% positivity rates for tests, what the governor has deemed minimal on a 4-level scale for coronavirus risk. Theme park owners, including NBC Universal and Six Flags, have pushed back on that standard as unrealistic, saying it will effectively keep them closed until a vaccine has been deployed. We're going to be stubborn about it, Mr. Newsom said at a briefing on Wednesday, noting that he wanted a health-first approach. There's no hurry putting out guidelines, he continued. It's very complex. These are like small cities. Every other Disney resort has reopened, including those in Paris, Shanghai, Hong Kong, and Tokyo. New coronavirus cases in Florida have dropped steadily since Disney World reopened in mid-July. Florida had about 11,800 new cases a day when Disney's theme parks unlocked their gates. I remember that. A month into operations, the number was about 6,400. On Friday, Florida added 2,908 cases. The Orlando area has had an even sharper decline. Disney has said Floridians have made up about 50% of attendance since the reopening. The data shows that we have reopened responsibly. Dr. Pamela Heimel, I'll remember her.
Yeah, Heimel, there she is.
Chief Medical Officer for Walt Disney Parks and Resorts, said by phone, "We didn't cause a surge." In response to Mr. Newsom's comments, Dr. Heimel said, "We absolutely reject the suggestion that reopening the Disneyland Resort is incompatible with the health-first approach."
I can understand why.
Yeah, clearly they have the
They
data.
know what they're doing.
And Florida was having a surge at the time of the reopening. The coronavirus continues to rampage with an average of 47,000 new cases a day in the United States over the past week, and the Great Plains particularly struggling. The arrival of flu season and cooler fall air, prompting more people to spend time indoors, has added to concerns about a spike. Europe is already battling one. Oh, great.
Yep, of course.
Ann W. Remoyne, an epidemiology professor at the Fielding School of Public Health at the University of California, Los Angeles, that's quite a title,
Right? Holy cow. How do you
said,
fit that on
I
your door?
don't know,
Big
on
placard.
her business card.
On her desk. The
Yeah.
student has to come up and peer over the top.
Like, Anyway, said she remained concerned about Disney World as a potential coronavirus hotspot. She noted that people visiting from out of state could be infected during their trip, if not at Disney World itself, then at the airport or in a taxi, and take the virus back to their communities. Tracking such cases would be impossible. Just because we don't have ample evidence of it happening yet, doesn't mean it's not happening, Dr. Remoyne said. There is simply no zero risk scenario here. When you create opportunities for large numbers of people to come together, you are providing opportunities for the virus to spread. There is concern among Disney World union leaders that a recent decision by Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis to lift capacity restrictions on restaurants and other businesses, including theme parks, could lead to a wave of infections and hotspot headlines. "We need to feel safe coming to Florida for vacation because that puts us to work," said Mike McElmurray, trustee of Teamsters Local 385. "Everyone is worried about going backward." Which is true because this was just Columbus Day weekend.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So a lot of people had off, or will have off. And we didn't get to watch any live streams, but my mom watched some live streams, and she was saying that it was packed. And so there's speculation that Disney just lifted all of their capacity restrictions.
Right. Not health and safety restrictions, but capacity.
And I think you still have to make a park reservation, but I assume it was easier to do than it has been in the past. Let's see. Oh, but this contradicts that.
Yeah.
Despite the relaxation of regulations by Mr. DeSantis, Disney World has not changed its self-imposed capacity limits, according to a Disney spokeswoman. The resort will continue to follow guidance from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in that regard. So maybe it's not that they increased capacity, but maybe more people are feeling comfortable going. And this has been the first real
like vacation weekend.
Right, since the summer. So
maybe.
Who knows? Union leaders note that Disney World has strengthened its safety protocols since reopening. At first, bandanas and neck gaiters were acceptable face coverings, but all visitors must now wear masks. and employees police whether they are being worn correctly. People were initially allowed to remove their masks while eating or drinking, including when walking around. Now they must be seated or stationary.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, remember that?
Yep.
Yep. They adjusted the announcement that they play over the parks to say, like, you need to be stationary.
Yeah, because I recall people were kind of using the excuse sometimes, like, oh, I have a drink in my hand.
Right, so I don't have to wear my mask.
I have to wear a mask because I'm actively drinking at some point here.
They also stated more plexiglass dividers were installed in rides and restaurants in recent weeks. The safety protocols, the cleaning and the social distancing and the mandatory face coverings have really proven to be workable, said Paul Cox, president of the Stagehands Local. The worst fears have not come true.
Which is such a crazy thing to hear, especially in this time of the pandemic starting to sort of surge back up. We're only hearing negative news like, oh, cases are rising and people haven't been doing what they're supposed to do, and all these examples of families that, you know, didn't believe in COVID and now their whole family is, you know, whatever. So to hear that a theme park like Disney has not had a significant impact, it's just
I mean, that one woman is right. You know, it would be impossible to trace, I guess, and to know if they got it at the theme park or if they got it at the airline or wherever. But so far, I guess no news is good news in this situation. And so far, it doesn't look like it's having a surge in the area. So we would hope that it's not having a big effect at home either.
Yeah. Okay.
Excellent.
All right, so moving on from sort of a data and corona-specific article, we have an article here from Variety.com, and the title is Space Mountain Live-Action Movie in the Works at Disney.
Ooh boy, this sounds like this is right up your alley.
Yeah. Let's hope I can go to the theaters by the time it comes out. So it reads, Disney is developing a live-action Space Mountain movie as part of the studio's latest effort to expand its universe of films about its venerable theme park rides. The studio has tapped Joby Harold, whose credits include King Arthur Legend of the Sword and Zack Snyder's upcoming Army of the Dead, to write the script and produce with spouse Tori Tunnell and their Safe House Pictures banner. Rideback, headed by Dan Lin and Jonathan Eyrich, is also producing.
You guys know all those people, right?
Yep. I
Household
have them on
names.
my speed dial, you know. Harold is currently writing and executive producing the Obi-Wan Kenobi Star Wars series for Disney Plus. So pumped for that.
Oh yeah.
And executive produced John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum.
Interesting.
Love John Wick too. Space Mountain, an indoor roller coaster set in outer space, was unveiled at Florida's Walt Disney World Resort in 1975 as a follow-up to the Matterhorn bobsled ride at Disneyland. The ride was an immediate success and followed by installations at Disneyland in 1977 and 3 other Disney theme parks.
I didn't realize that Disney World had Space Mountain first.
Yeah, me neither.
Huh.
But I guess it sort of makes sense.
I guess.
They had the Matterhorn. Although the Matterhorn came after they made Space Mountain.
No, Matterhorn was first.
Yeah, so that's sort of like what Space Mountain is, basically, just without everything around.
And it's
it.
inside in space.
Yeah.
But I like how they have to describe what it is. It's an
Yeah.
indoor roller coaster set in space. In case you didn't know.
Like in a mountain
A mountain type of shape.
Disney confirmed the project on Friday, 6 weeks after announcing a new Haunted Mansion live-action movie,
Ooh.
which I didn't hear about.
I heard a little bit about it
Oh,
on social media.
interesting. Based on its 51-year-old Disneyland theme park ride, the Disneyland version. Okay. Lin and Eyrich, who teamed on Disney's live-action Aladdin movie last year, are also producing the Haunted Mansion. Disney used the ride as an inspiration for its 2003 horror comedy, The Haunted Mansion, with Eddie Murphy portraying a workaholic realtor who buys a mansion that turns out to be haunted. Great movie, too. Haven't seen that on TV yet.
I think it's supposed to be on
It should
at some
be.
point.
Yeah.
If not, it's on Disney Plus if you're really interested.
Yeah. Disney saw enormous success from its theme park ride Pirates of the Caribbean, which opened in 1967 at Disneyland and arrived on the big screen in 2003. Well, they're really giving us a history lesson in this article.
Interesting.
For anybody reading this who doesn't know anything about Disney or its rides.
Now you know.
Now you know. The 5 Pirates movies, all starring Johnny Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow, grossed $1.5 billion domestically and $3.07 billion internationally cumulatively. Cumulatively.
Okay.
Disney also released the 2002 family comedy Country Bears based on the Disneyland attraction. The studio, I noticed no earnings on that one.
Yeah, I don't even remember hearing about that, to be honest.
The studio has wrapped Jungle Cruise based on the Disneyland ride starring Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt. The movie is due out on July 30th, 2021, a year after its original release date, which was scrubbed due to the coronavirus pandemic. Very smart, I think. Harold is repped by Kaplan Brown Entertainment and Goodman Janelle.
In case you wanted to know. I was wondering, I was like, wait a minute, did I miss Jungle Cruise coming out? And
Yeah.
we didn't see it?
Thankfully, no.
But no. Still
I
coming.
really hope we get to see these movies in theater.
I know. We're not going to read an article about it, but the Pixar movie Soul just got scrubbed and will be brought directly to Disney Plus at Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's not even Premier Access, like you just get it for free. So,
It's kind of sad.
it's very sad. I would have paid to see that.
I would have paid to see it too.
So, I don't know.
Yeah.
I really hope.
We're trying not to think about it as Disney is just slowly losing money and unable to do things and put things out, and it's hard to not think that way when they're laying off 15,000 people.
Yeah,
And I mean,
28,000 total.
just a quick pop back to that previous article when they were talking about how Disneyland would employ 78,000 people. I'm thinking even if they opened for Disney World, and yet they still had to,
lay off
lay off
a lot
that
of
many
people.
people. So who even knows how many it would employ if they opened it up.
Right. So.
But we're trying to think positive. We got these movies in the
There's
works.
something exciting coming down the pike. I said it again.
Uh-huh.
And I am really excited for Jungle Cruise. I was a huge fan of the Pirates movie franchise.
Absolutely.
So, I
All of
enjoyed.
them.
I'm sorry.
All of
I
them.
enjoyed the Haunted Mansion
Mm-hmm.
movie. So I guess we'll see. I can't say I heard about Country Bears, but Country Bears is not my favorite attraction. So.
Yeah. Well, that was that. I think that movie where it kind of was like they were animatronic suits. I think with the people in them. It was a live action movie. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to look that
I'll
up.
show you a clip from it. We don't want to have to watch the whole thing.
Oh,
But
fine. Sounds good.
yeah.
All right, and our last news article, very, very short, just a brief update from Disney Parks blog. Disney's Winter Summerland Miniature Golf will reopen on November 6th at Walt Disney World Resort.
That's a surprise.
It is a surprise.
Oh.
With the fall and winter seasons approaching in Florida, Disney's Winter Summerland Miniature Golf will reopen to guests beginning November 6th at Walt Disney World Resort. Winter Summerland Miniature Golf offers 2 uniquely themed 18-hole courses, each with their own distinct musical soundtrack. As the name suggests, the first course draws inspiration from the winter season, including snow castles and ice hockey rinks. The second course represents all things summer. Guests navigate surfboards, sand sculptures, and even a melted snowman. As Disney's Winter Summerland Miniature Golf reopens next month, Disney's Fantasia Gardens Miniature Golf will close for the season on November 5th and reopen on January 31st, 2021. So, I guess because they probably have to do maintenance and stuff every once in a while, so they decided to open up the other option.
I wonder if that means that then Winter Summerland will close on January 31st.
Yeah, or maybe if things are, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
This is related but unrelated. We've been watching a lot of Disney Junior, obviously, because that's what we do. And Puppy Dog Pals has this episode where they chase a squirrel
In a miniature golf
into a
course.
miniature golf course, and that's what I picture all of these
Yeah.
Disney miniature golf courses to look like.
Well, I think it's also very interesting that this is all going down during what's considered Jersey Week, which is when we would go.
True, yeah.
And I wonder if there's going to be any pressure on the New Jersey governor to allow us to go to Florida during this time, because we are, here in New Jersey, a really big group of tourists during that particular week, which is usually slow, which would normally be slow if it wasn't for us
Right.
and teachers convention. So I don't know. Anyway, I found the date interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. I'm also thinking that we watch Cory Meets World on YouTube a lot, doing his live streams from Disney, and he does a lot of golf-related stuff.
He does.
did do this Fantasia
He
Gardens
did.
miniature golf, so he probably will live stream this at
That
some
would be
point.
fun.
Yeah.
He also just recently did one at the actual, like, I forget what it's called. They did the Disney's Oak Trail Golf Course last week.
Right.
So I will link Cory's channel down below if you want to check him out. He does amazing live streams every Thursday. We're big fans.
Yeah.
And yeah, so if you want to see like what the Fantasia Gardens was all about, or if you want to see what the Oak Trail Golf Course is like, or anything, you know, he's highly recommended by us.
Yeah, he's our #1 live streamer, I think, that we watch. Yeah.
So I guess that kind of wraps up our news. Not a lot to talk about this week.
Yeah, not too much. Some short articles, but
Yeah.
exciting things to come
Yes, very exciting.
down the line,
Down the line.
I'll say.
We'll use a different phraseology this time. Okay, so as we mentioned last week, we were reading the Foodie guide for the 2020 fall treats at Disney Springs and the Walt Disney World resorts. Last week we only did the Disney Springs side because we kind of did a Disney Springs discussion. This week we're going to focus on the resort offerings. So,
I already see some fan favorites in this here.
you do?
Get
All right.
excited.
So we're starting off with the Polynesian Village Resort. First is the Mike Wazowski Dome Cake, which is available through October 31st at Captain Cook's. It's a milk chocolate cake dome with white chocolate icing, and it looks like Mike Wazowski, obviously. It's very cute.
It's very cute, yeah.
Then we have the Halloween Mini Cupcake, also available through October 31st at Captain Cook's, which is just a chocolate cupcake with milk chocolate Rocky Road filling.
Oh, that's a new one.
So it's not just a chocolate cupcake.
It's just a chocolate cupcake with everything in it.
Everything amazing. And then we have the Poison Apple Cocktail, which will be available through November 1st at the Barefoot Pool Bar. Barefoot Pool Bar, yeah.
Yeah.
It's vodka, melon liqueur, blue curacao, and pineapple juice with a novelty glow cube. So, I guess it's that green drink. It looks delicious. You get the novelty glow cube. And at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, we only have one item here, and it is the Spooky Rum Punch, available through October 31st at Banana Cabana. It's Caribbean rum, sour apple liqueur, and cranberry juice garnished with a purple poison apple novelty glow cube. So you get a green one with the poison apple cocktail and a purpley one with the spooky rum punch.
Yeah. Collect all your novelty glow cubes for Halloween season there at
Indeed.
Disney. So next we're stopping over the Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. All items are available at the Gasparilla Island Grill through November 1st. So what we have here is the Zero Dog Bone Eclairs, which is a chocolate-coated pas de choux dog bone eclair filled with seasonal mousse.
I wonder what seasonal mousse means.
Don't know.
Is it pumpkin?
No. Is it?
It's seasonal.
I was trying to make a Canada joke. I couldn't think
Oh.
of one in time. You know, mousse. Sally's Stitched Up Heart-Shaped Whoopie Pie, which is a heart-shaped cake sandwiched with fluffy cream and decorated like Sally's dress with chocolate stitches.
That's very cute. Very
What's the
well
difference between a whoopie pie and...
An Oreo.
No, and I know it's like soft. The breading is softer, right?
Right.
Right.
Yeah, an eclair is more of a like a cream puff kind of texture. It's hollow.
Yeah.
And whoopie pie is more of like a cake.
What about like, what is it, marzipans? Is that what it is?
Marzipan?
Mascarpone? What's the difference? There's like those other things that are like the...
Macarons?
Like macarons, there you go. Macarons or macaroons.
Yeah, this is way different than a macaron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a very light cookie.
Next we have Jack Skellington Pumpkin King Cake Pop, which is a large pumpkin spice cake pop, your favorite, enrobed in white chocolate and decorated to resemble Jack Skellington.
I would eat that.
Oh, he's
for
very
sure.
cute.
He is very
Look
cute.
at that. And then finally we have a Minnie Mouse Witch Cupcake, which which is a chocolate cupcake topped with chocolate cream sandwich cookies for ears, an edible witch hat, and Halloween sprinkles.
Ooh, chocolate cream sandwich cookies.
We love those. Oreos.
All right, next at Disney's Contemporary Resort, we have a monster cupcake. It's available only from October 29th through the 31st.
Oh,
It will be a confetti cupcake filled with candy bar custard and purple buttercream.
look at that thing.
Candy bar custard.
That looks like just a whole lot of sugar.
Yeah.
Right there. I mean, I know all of these are just basically sugar, but this one really looks the part.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And then you can also get the pumpkin tart, which oddly enough is only going to be available from October 26th through the 29th. It's a pumpkin pie tart with cinnamon whipped cream. It looks cute though.
That does look cute.
Looks like there's some extras added on there.
Yeah. Was that a little chocolate Mickey head or something?
Yeah,
Maybe?
Maybe. And a pumpkin? I don't know. Then at Disney's Wilderness Lodge, we have all of these items available at Roaring Fork until October 31st. There's the Going Batty Halloween Cupcake, which is a chocolate cupcake with cookies and cream filling and ganache icing. And a spooky spooky Mickey brownie. Classic brownie topped with dark chocolate spider. Yum.
That looks great. I guess the difference is there's no bow.
Yeah, that
Whatever.
would be the big difference.
Yeah.
We stayed at Wilderness Lodge and we got like a ton of treats from Roaring Fork.
Oh, man.
Remember that? It was very good.
It was a great time.
Yeah.
Goodness. Up next we have Disney's Pop Century Resort, which has one offering available through October 31st at Petals Pool Bar. And that is the Pops Potion Cocktail, which is coconut rum, melon liqueur, pineapple and orange juice, Sprite, and blue curacao floater with gummy worm garnish and purple poison apple novelty glow cube.
Oof.
That's a lot of things in
A
there.
lot of things.
Oh my goodness.
Orange juice and pineapple juice,
And melon liqueur.
coconut, so many things.
That's just a lot.
It's a lot.
It's really a
It's
lot.
a
of
lot.
things. Probably still good though.
Yeah,
Yeah, fine.
what's not to like?
Then we'll travel over to Disney's Old Key West Resort and Disney Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa. All of these items are available October 1st through November 1st, so you have some time to get them. The Monster Cookie Bag, which is at the Artist's Palette, Goods Food to Go, and Conch Flats General Store, is a sweet and salty chocolate chip, pretzel, and candy-filled cookie bite. Or cookie bites. You get multiple ones. All right.
Okay.
Next we have a pumpkin spiced whoopie pie, which is available at the Artist's Palette.
Sorry, I was looking at the wrong picture, and I was like, I don't see these cookie bites, but I see them. They're just like M&M cookies,
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, but I guess
but
with
special.
sweet and salty.
Sure.
So yes, then we have the pumpkin spiced whoopie pie at the Artist's Palette, which is a chocolate whoopie pie filled with a pumpkin spiced marshmallow and garnished with a spiderweb chocolate decor. Yeah,
Yum.
yum, very yum. And then finally we have the caramel cauldron cupcake at the Artist's Palette, Goods Food to Go, and Conch Flats General Store, which is a chocolate cupcake filled with salted caramel buttercream and sauce garnished with chocolate flames and a witch's broom.
Yep, that's mine.
My goodness. It seems like there's so many things here, but it's like just candy and sugar. Like, just give it to me. It's delicious.
It looks so good. It's so cute.
It's very cute. These are really cute too, though.
Yes,
Aw.
yes. So at Disney's Riviera Resort, so if we end up going, we may be able to get some of these.
Ooh, that would be nice.
The pumpkin mousse is available through November 28th, starting at 12 p.m. It is a pumpkin mousse with a pumpkin mousse with pumpkin cheesecake and autumn spiced sable.
I guess.
Oh, that's like the cookie. It's the cookie underneath.
Oh.
Very nice. It looks
Yes.
very cute. It looks exactly like a little pumpkin.
That's delicious.
Then there's the jack-o'-lantern mousse, which is only available on October 30th and the 31st. It's the same thing. It's a pumpkin mousse with pumpkin cheesecake and autumn spice sable, but it has like a little jack-o'-lantern face, which is very cute.
Yeah.
And then last is the pumpkin glacé coffee,
Oh.
available through November 28th. It's a frozen blend of coffee, pumpkin puree, and fall spices topped with cinnamon, whipped cream, and salted caramel crispy pearls.
Oh, man.
It's like a frozen pumpkin spice latte, it sounds like.
That looks fantastic.
It does.
Oh, I
It's
would
really
love
good.
some of that. Next, we will stop in at Disney's Boardwalk at the Boardwalk Bakery, and all items are available October 26th through November 1st. So maybe we could get some of these too.
No, we
Oh, November 1st. That's December 1st for some reason. Okay.
can't. So limited time.
Limited time. Okay. October 26th through November 1st. Right. First is the Candy Corny Cupcake, which is a vanilla cupcake filled with white chocolate candy corn mousse and decorated with orange and yellow buttercream swirls, yellow crispy pearls, and a white buttercream ghost.
Oh,
That's kind of cute.
the ghost kind of looks like a melted snowman.
Oh,
He's very cute.
very spooky. Next, we have a ghostly Mickey brownie, which is a Mickey-shaped brownie topped with chocolate ganache and garnished with meringue ghosts.
Meringue ghosts. They look cute.
They
That
do.
looks very delicious.
It looks interesting. It's very artsy.
Something about like shiny chocolate, right?
Mhm.
Just something about it.
You know, like, not Yoo-Hoos? Is that what it is?
Oh. Yodels?
Yodels.
Yodels.
All of those.
All of the things. Little Debbie.
Little Debbie's. And then finally, a witch's mallow hat, which is a Breton cookie topped with...
I don't know what that is.
Oh.
Sorry, I was shocked. Never heard of that.
I thought I said it wrong, but I don't know.
A
Breton?
Breton cookie.
Breton cookie looks thick. Yeah. Topped with a marshmallow witch's hat, coated in dark chocolate and garnished with Halloween sprinkles.
What is a Breton cookie?
I don't know.
Gotta
Look it up.
Look it up.
Breton cookie. Oh, sable Breton cookies.
Oh, it's a sable
The
cookie.
sable cookie. It's a French salted butter cookie.
Oh. So
Okay.
sable Bretons, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. But it does look thicker than the ones on the...
It does. Maybe there's two of them.
Sure.
Could be.
Yeah. Okie dokie. And our last stop on our resort tour is the Yacht and Beach Club.
Hey.
All of these items are available through October 31st. So first is a tiramisu, but don't let that turn you off because it's very special. It's available at the market at Ale and Compass and Beach Club Marketplace. It's a classic tiramisu with coffee flavor, a chocolate pretzel skeleton, and a marshmallow skull.
That's cute.
Ah, I didn't realize that was like chocolate covered pretzels. I
Yeah.
love those. Went
That's
through a
very
whole
smart.
phase where we ate like these like white chocolate covered pretzels all the time.
Yeah. You know what I haven't had in a long time? Those like pretzels with the melted Hershey Kiss and the M&M in it. Those I can just
those
pop
are
in my
good.
mouth over
The
and
little
over.
squares.
Yep.
Yeah, those are delicious.
Non-stop.
It's almost that season.
Yeah.
It's almost time. Next we have a candy corn cupcake, also available at the market at Ale and Compass and Beach Club Marketplace, which is just a vanilla cupcake with chocolate Mickey ears.
Yeah. Your typical cupcake.
Yeah. Then we have a pumpkin whoopie pie, available at the same places. It's a pumpkin cake with brown butter, cream cheese filling, and sprinkles.
Brown butter cream cheese. Huh.
Somebody loves brown butter at this table.
I do love brown butter.
So
Never
that
had it
looks
with Pumpkin
delicious.
something though.
I'm sure that's amazing.
Yeah.
And the last but not least, pumpkin spiced butter pecan shake, available at Beaches and Cream Soda Shop. It's a pumpkin spiced butter pecan shake with chocolate sauce and orange icing, topped with a pumpkin cupcake and decorated with assorted chocolate crispy pearls.
My goodness.
And the little cupcake, it literally looks like a pumpkin with little Mickey ears on it, which is so cute.
I feel like the Beaches and Cream Soda Shop, like everything that they offer is like so much more.
Over the
It's like,
top.
here's the milkshake and then here's everything on top of it.
Yeah,
Always.
yeah. We definitely want to try Beaches and Cream one of these days.
Yeah.
If we could ever get there.
We'll get there someday.
Someday. Well, I guess that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
A bit of a shorter show this week, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
Some fun things to look forward to. Some ideas for treats we might indulge ourselves in.
And it makes up for all the times we have really long shows. So you get a little break this week.
You guys love listening to.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, everybody. So that is our show. Thank you so much for joining us today. You can find us on our website at www.mouseearsandwishes.com, or we are on Instagram at mouseearsandwishes. We hope you enjoyed our show today, and if you were listening via Apple Podcasts, please rate and review us on iTunes. And if you're watching us on YouTube, please like our video and subscribe if you haven't already. And this just helps us get noticed by other Disney lovers like you.
And if you're looking for someone to help you plan that Disney, Universal, cruise line vacation, I'm a certified travel expert with Magical Vacation Planner. So please reach out to me at j.darmiento@magicalvacationplanner.com or visit me on Facebook at www.facebook.com/JenniferMVP. I'll have all of this information linked in the description down below. So until next time, have a great week, everybody. Wear your masks and
Keep on wishing.